Hey, what's up? It's Matt in Japan. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm very happy to be bringing you from Transformers Legacy United from the G1 universe. This is Autobot Gears. Been waiting so long to get this guy. Finally got him, and super excited to crack him open. Anyways, yeah, pretty standard packaging for the Transformers Legacy United here. You do see Gears packaged in the robot mode, and one thing to note is that his chest piece does come separately in the box. So if you guys get this figure, don't think, oh my god, he's missing a piece, or someone stole it or something. I understand why they did it, because yeah, probably someone would just take it, which is super pointless. But anyways, the chest piece actually does come separately in the packaging, so just be aware of that if you guys pick this guy up. And by the looks of this guy, you'd be a fool not to pick this guy up. Anyways, Takara Tomy, Transformers Generations, Transformers down the side. You see Gears in his alt mode there. Very cool. He is a deluxe class. On the side, you see Gears in action in his robot mode. You see a nice close-up of Gears noggin there. Transformers Legacy United on the top. Bottom, product info. On the side, you get your 40th anniversary logo there with the various characters coming out. On the back is where we see our product shots. Again, the chest piece does come separately. It does see there that you can lift it up and see the insides there. And he converts in 12 steps from robot to vehicle mode. So very, very cool. Can't wait to crack this guy open. So yeah, without further ado, let's do just that. So before we get into the review here, I just want to show you guys that in the packaging where that chest piece is, in case you guys pick this up, please don't forget that that is inside. So basically, we're going to open it from the bottom here and take out Gears. There's a useless piece of paper that nobody wants. Trash. And then the instructions. And then as soon as you take them out of the box, right here is what I'm talking about. So let's just take our handy dandy knife cutter and cut this open. And the weapons and the front piece for the chest should be here. Let's just stand him up like that. And let's just see if that is where it is. I really love this paper, by the way. This tissue paper they use is so cool. I wish I could like wrap gifts in it or something. Anyways, getting all the stuff out, open. I think it's in here. Yeah, there it is. Oh wow, okay, it's a lot smaller than I thought. So there's his gun, and there is the chest piece. So that's what I was talking about. So it does come separately, and I'm assuming you just, there's little friction pegs right there on the front, and you just plop it on. So anyways, yeah, just thought I'd show you guys that. Please be careful. You do pick up this figure. The chest piece does come separately with the weapon. Okay, so here we have our favorite grumpy Autobot out of the packaging. And before we get into his details, let's take a quick look at the one accessory he comes with, and that is his blaster here. Done in black, sort of a matte finish black, and it's very nice. Got some simple detail on it, but very cool. It does have obviously the handle, he can hold it, and there is another peg on the side for storage, so you can either hold it in his hand like so, or if you don't want to do that, there are pegs on either side of the backpack here that you can take that side peg and just easily put it there for weapon storage. So, but we'll take that off for now, and let's get into Gears' details. First of all, that amazing head sculpt. This is probably the biggest head sculpt I've seen on a recent Transformer. I mean, this thing is huge. Not only is it huge, it's very, it's very thick. But yeah, classic Gears head sculpt. You get that sort of three-part silver face there. You get the very stoic, sort of grumpy look on his face. There are some nice deep blue eyes under there. But yeah, for the most part, I think they really knocked the head sculpt out of the park. Very nice. Going down the chest area, again, some beautiful silver paint on the chest. And just picked out in that nice silver, you get the Autobot logo there. We'll save for what's under his chest after. Save that for a little bit later. Going down the figure, not a lot. You get the blue, you get the gray plastic. There's not a whole lot going on. There's a little bit of sculpted detail on the waist there. You see some pegs for transformation and things on the upper thighs. And you do see some nice detail on the feet there. But yeah, pretty much that's how he looks. Now, he does have a bit of a backpack, but it's not that bad. I mean, he did have the backpack in the G1 cartoon, and this is very animation accurate. We'll see more in vehicle mode. Don't want to get into that too much here, but you do see a little bit of sculpted detail on his butt there, and that's how it looks from the back. And he's not very he's not hollow at all. He's actually very solid and feels good. The plastic feels great. Just for a quick comparison, here we do have the G1 Gears, or my G1 Gears, which is kind of beat up. But yeah, just a quick comparison. Not a great comparison, but you know, you can see how they got the head sculpt. But this is definitely more animation accurate. And yeah, so you know, the blue is obviously different. I'm not too crazy about this sort of royal blue. I wish it was a little bit more like this. But again, going for more animation accuracy than toy accuracy. So anyways, there's a quick comparison of the G1 gears. And speaking of comparisons, let's get some other mini bots in here for comparison. So we have Beachcomber and Huffer, and we'll bring in 86 Studio Series Brawn. So yeah, just for some, let me just put these back a little bit. Just for some mini bot comparisons, I think they scale really, really well together. Obviously, Brawn and Huffer have that sort of back part that makes them look taller, but I think Gears scales really well with all the other deluxe mini bots. So very, very cool. So let's pause. We'll get into his details and articulation. And by details, I mean a couple sort of special features he has on in the robot mode. One is that he does have pegs on the bottom of his feet that can accommodate blast effects. You know, Gears was also not famous, but one of the things he could do is sort of shoot, you know, bursts of compressed air from his feet. So if you want to take like blast effects, which is a very cool sort of nod to his sort of special abilities. So if you want to take some blast effects, you can sort of emulate that sort of compressed air look. So that's very cool. I was really hoping they actually had holes on the bottom of his feet. So that's one thing, sort of a special, you know, nod to his ability. Now the other thing is what's under his chest, and I will show you what I did. I thought it looked very, you know, looking at other third-party figures of Gears and stuff, that part was always painted underneath. Hasbro decided not to paint it. It was all just red plastic. And I'll show you what I did. I took some paint markers, and if you open up this part, I took some paint markers and just sort of did a little touch up. I had some silver and some green here, and I actually painted that sort of circuit board that Megatron takes from the Changing Gears episode a purple, which it is purple in the G1 cartoon. So I just thought it really lacked. I mean, if you're gonna put this much effort into a figure, go ahead and just add some paint in here. I mean, this guy's got some really nice paint all over the head and the chest. Not really anywhere else. He does have some beautiful paint in vehicle mode, but if you're gonna go through the effort, come on, like just give us like a little bit of paint. So anyways, this was all just red plastic and I couldn't stand it. It really bugged me. So I got some paint markers, and I think I did a pretty decent job. I didn't want to do the whole thing silver, because if you do look at the inside of Gears, it is all basically silver with just like the little bit of green and purple. But anyways, I was super nervous when I did this. I actually kind of made a mess. I had to clean them up. But I really think that makes the figure pop and just makes it a little bit more accurate to that one scene in the cartoon, the Changing Gears episode, where Megatron steals a circuit board to, you know, power his not Space Needle. That's in Seattle. His solar needle. Anyways, yeah, just a couple special features. You got the chest there that opens up to reveal the circuit board, and then also his holes on the feet to kind of emulate that compressed air effect. Anyways, let's get into Gears articulation. Okay, articulation for Gears is as follows. This guy is super articulated. Some really nice posability on this figure. So first of all, let's take a look at the head. You can do a little bit of side to side, a little bit up and down. And then if you do sort of unclip the backpack, you can do the full 360 there. And if you notice, they did mold in the M. I always thought it was a W, but it's actually M for, I think it's Mysterians, which is where the original Gears toy came from. So kind of a nice little Easter egg there, as his head is on backwards. So yeah, so you get some nice head articulation there. You get a hinged shoulder joint. It can go all the way around 360 there. You do get an upper bicep swivel. You do get double jointed elbows because of transformation, so some very nice articulation there. You get a swivel for the wrist. So again, very nice articulation for the upper body there. You get a unhinged full 360 on the waist there. He can do the full splits, which is very cool. I really do like how these pieces are on separate joints there. Really allows for some nice movement and posability. And then he can kick back that far. He can kick up that far. And then he does have because of transformation, he has a more than 90-degree knee bend. So you can really get him in some cool, cool poses, having him kneel down and stuff like that. And then he does have an upper, there's a mushroom joint right there. He does have some upper thigh swivel, and then nothing really on the feet except for the ankle rocker joint. So Again, this guy is super posable, and all the joints feel very tight. And yeah, I really love the articulation on this guy. Very, very nice. So far, so good, Gears. Okay, let's get you transformed into your alt mode. All right, let's get Gears transformed. Here we go. First thing you want to do is take his chest and just pull it down like that. And then you want to double hinge his elbows so they go up like this. So he looks kind of scared. Ooh, I'm scared. And then, sorry about that. And then these will fit inside of his chest. And you want to make sure everything's lined up nice and snug like that. While you're here, you might as well take the wheels out. We're going to leave this part as is. Next thing you want to do is take his backpack. Now these tires, there are little slots in the tires that do clip on to pegs on the back of the back there, which is very cool. And then you want to just take the wheels again on this side and take those out. Next thing you want to do is you can just pull that down. Pull this whole unit covers his head. So there are clips here. Excuse me. There are tabs here that will tap into little slots here, this is a little bit tricky. So basically that part comes down, and then there are tabs. Again, there are 2 tabs here that will peg in right there. So you have that connection, plus you have this connection, which sometimes doesn't always, right here, sometimes doesn't always tab in the best, but I'm going to give it the old Transformer squeeze after. So as long as they are sort of lined up, trying to do the best I can. Okay, so those are pretty much tabbed in there. And then the next thing you want to do is unfold his, basically what were his heels. So you're going to take this part out, take this part out. Now this is a cool part. I really love this part of the transformation. Basically you're going to take this part, bend it at the knee, and then this part, you're going to line up just the windows basically right here. And you're going to just pull that back a little bit and then line up each side. That will peg in like so. And again, line up. Let's show you on the other side. Line up this part so the windows just fit right into there. And I love that transformation process. Very, very cool. And those tab in very solid. And then that is basically the back of basically the back of the truck. And again, just making sure these tabs don't always stay in, but they seem to be working now, so which is very nice. And then basically you want to take this part where the chest was, you want to lift this up, and then you want to take that, the inside part and put it down. There are slots here and tabs here, and they will tab into place like so and like so. And then this part also will just tab into place. There's little tabs on either side that will clip in like that. And there you have Gears in his alt mode. So very, very cool. Let's pause and we'll get into his vehicle mode details. All right, details for Gears in his alt mode here. Very cool. A fun little looking sort of pickup truck almost. I really love the fact that they have the painted windows. Thank God for no more clear plastic. They're doing the painted windows now, which is so nice. You get a nice silver paint there. You get a nice big Autobot logo on the hood. You get a nice silver paint on the grill there, and some really nice yellow painted headlights. You get 2 headlights on each side. These pins on the front are a little bit unsightly, but it's not too bad. You do get some silver paint on the wheels, which are very nice. It's going around the figure. The only thing I kind of don't like about this alt mode is the chest piece kind of hanging out the back. I kind of wish, I don't know what they could have done with this piece. I don't know, maybe it could have like flipped around and gone on, so it's like a little bit plainer as it is. Looks a little bit weird from the back, but yeah, not too bad. And let's see how he rolls through the roll test. He rolls pretty nicely actually, so very, very cool. So for a G1 comparison, there is little Gears and big Gears, so you can see the similarities and the differences. Again, this Gears is falling apart, very loose, but yeah, I think all in all, they did a good job on this guy. Now, weapon storage, you do have many ports here on the vehicle mode, so you can basically put his gun up here. Whoa! As I drop it, you can put his gun up here. There's a peg there. There's pegs on the side. You can put it like this. I think in the instructions it shows you to put it like that, kind of upside down. There's a port right there, and that's about it. There's nothing really underneath for weapon storage. Hey, there he is. I don't know. Was I supposed to turn his head around? I don't know if I was supposed to turn his head around or not, but you can turn his head around so he's not peeking out at you. Anyways, yeah, weapon storage. Another thing that it said, I think I saw this on the Transformers Wikipedia page, you can put his wheels down like that to sort of have like a hover mode. I don't know if that was actually a thing in the cartoon, but yeah, that's something you can do. So you can have him just kind of being like a hovercraft. So that's cool. Again, if I'm going to be really nitpicky, these wheels are not bad. They actually do stay in place, but if you are kind of fooling around with them, they are kind of easy to fold in like that. So not a big deal at all. So anyway, so for some vehicle mode comparisons, we have Legacy United G1 Universe gears next to. Just do the same comparisons in vehicle mode. We have Beachcomber, we have Huffer, and we have Brawn. So again, those painted windows, actually put these two together. The painted windows on Brawn and gears just look so nice. So there is a just quick vehicle mode comparison for you. So yeah, that's about it. Let's get into my final thoughts. All right, so some final thoughts for Gears as he spins around on the old turntable here. This is a 10 out of 10 figure for me, easily. This is probably one of my favorite Legacy United figures so far. Everything about him is just great. I mean, just super cartoon accurate. The paint is really nice. Posability is off the charts. Transformation is super fun. I've been just having a lot of fun with this figure, and as you can see, just you can really get him in some cool poses. So yeah, I really have no beef with this figure at all. A little bit in the vehicle mode, just that back piece where his chest piece sort of hangs out the back. But other than that, nothing but good things to say about this figure. Definitely highly recommended. You won't regret it. Anyways, this has been the video review for Transformers Legacy United G1 Universe Autobot Gears. This has been Matt in Japan. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I see a lot of you guys view my videos, but not a lot of subscribers. So please, if you like this video, if you like what you're seeing here, please hit that subscribe button. It would really help my channel out. Trying to grow my channel as always. I would really appreciate it. Hit that notification bell for more great content. And as always, guys, till all are one.